Oh, another day in the coal mine. Pickups. That should be like 10. I still don't have full grasp of my new keyboard. Am I gonna be too hindered by not having a number row? Possibly. We'll see. I like it for now, but not necessarily gonna be the board I run with long term. No, I picked the wrong one. What? I got the same in both. First and... well, weird. Oops. Charges probably yes. I think it's mostly a boomerang. If I could do that, that would be more DPS. Shop or health? Shop. Haste for arcane shards, that's for sure. There must be one more. Oh, I picked up haste. Never mind. Chargers. Heal on crit. More haste. There we go. I feel like shops are so far between that you don't really win anything by keeping money unless I put in something inside of levels that would you could spend money on, like yeah, I was thinking healing, but it's maybe there are gold weapons which cost money to shoot, or gold spells. also want to try one thing here. I like the look of the terraces. But if I turn off heights, will it play better? Wow, there's a weird... What's that? Why does that happen? Strange. I'm gonna go rail and I'm gonna go charges. Why is there a stairway here? Doing something stupid with the heights somehow. But it is visible. It's not? Okay. What's going on? Failed to generate. Okay. What was that about? Here's one of those levels where it kind of generates a stair in the middle of nowhere. Morning, Scravoid, or whatever time you're at there. There must be something where it thinks that this is higher up. That's strange. We can have this on though. And set height scale to 0. No, that would still place the stair. But why? But is it even mentioned here? Height? I don't think so. There's nothing else. I don't get it. What's going on here? Everything should have height 0 if I turn this off. But it still places that stair there. What? It's not the islands. Does this actually do anything? It creates pits everywhere. Got it. Wind is blowing hard today. Yeah, I don't quite get this. What can this thing be? Why does it... If I don't set any heights, this shouldn't find its way there. Like, stair... Guess I remove... Is there any reference to the grid here? I don't think I can, like... Is this the only place I change height? I also do this. A level grid tile. Clone, I do change it. And... adjust heights I don't touch. This sets height of some other thing. It's not a thing. And then instantiate. You set transitions. But it wasn't that. Tile matcher though. Oh, Gurken. This is an int, so that comparison should be working. So wait, so stair is... This is even weirder because the stair here doesn't have a transition matcher on it. What? Is there another stair? Because all the others here do have transition matchers, but the stair doesn't. Thanks. That's why I didn't find anything when I clicked this guy. But how can How can it even place it if it doesn't have a transition matcher on it? Wait. Place transforms. Okay, so there's a height transition that's here. This is wrong. It's a roguelike-ish shooter game. So if there's only one, it still tries to find a good place. This is probably like center of the map or something. I think we can fix this. This is the conceit of the game, and now I can shoot faster, and then I can choose a path to take that's healing. This is potentially something good. It's a little bit broken right now because of me changing things. But it kind of works. Usually, like, you'd have more spells than one. Or usually you would. There is a spell I can get, and that's Foster Recharge, so let's go here. Okay, so I have a theory on how this should work now. So now, pick up grenade toss. Radius is not our friend, so let's go here. So now I got this. It's pretty good to kill enemies. And myself. Oh, I'm toast. Why does it blow up? I killed myself. So, yeah, that's the conceit of the game. So for some reason it also like fails to generate here. It's because of something, but we don't know what because we don't see the exception. Okay, so the problem now is that was it instantiate? Yeah. Height transition instantiates in one position. So where's this? Grid height transitions needs to be cleared. So we go to... I keep pressing the wrong thing. Level grid, I guess. Where we have height transitions. And this needs to be cleared. And this is not... Okay, so base... grid layout or something. That's going to be the thing that clears this out. That's why it doesn't work, because it keeps the stuff from the last generation there. I probably should have it in initialized level grid rather than here. This I do not need. There's some null ref here that makes this not work for some reason. That is not set up. Okay. So I'll just create a new, I guess. I think I can just do that. Can I? Don't need that anymore. Okay. Now it should work again. So we do, let's try a boomerang. Boomerang haste is not a good combo though, unless you have come on. Feels like the boomerang is coming back a little bit too slowly. I can't aim. Yes. Straight into wall. Want faster recharge on the rang. Made it. Cold touch. Oh, that's Oh, I forget. I got that now too. It's cold dash. Okay. Range. No, I go to this shop. Wait, I didn't have charges on this. I thought I had. That was the last run. Okay, then haste is entirely useless. Oh well. Fast recharge is good though. God damn it! Okay, so we fixed that. Let's take a look at the adjust heights function and say we could have like two configuration options for this. Public bool raise false, and then also lower. So we can simplest thing would be this. If raise, we also set this up. But it's a little bit wasteful, I would say, to still do all the other stuff. Not that it matters, but we might save a few cycles if we define the flood starts. And then we move this. also don't want to do this if neither of them are on. So we can just do like if flood, if raise, if not raise, and
Hi Adam, good morning. Well, I've
not lower.
and yesterday I sounded a lot better.
Return.
I'm just
We do nothing.
wondering if maybe we should reschedule until after Christmas, but I'm also down to go out there. I'll just, the song will be
That should work.
what I'm used to. Yeah, wow. Ooh. But I don't know, maybe it'll
Sorted by
it's just a little
man size.
my vocal
I
cords
do
are just
mind
a little
rage.
thick. They're a little heavy right now.
Gotta say it's a little
My vocal cords are just
thick.
a little thick. Just a little
Thick. Thick.
chords are just heavy. Just a little
Thick.
chords are just a little heavy. What I'm used to. Yeah, wow.
Okay, so what did we do?
It's just a little. My vocal cords are just a little thick. They're a little heavy right now.
For bleed effect here. Thick, 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 thick. Explode dash. It's gonna be the end of me. Let's pick this up. Thick, 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 thick. Charges for the grenade. Yes, let's go. Thick, 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 thick. That was stupid, but it works. No, I put it in the wrong one. No, not really. A sauce has to have, you know, some kind of cream in it, I think. Or potentially yogurt. Or, well, some kind of dairy product. Annoyed that I didn't put the shards in the right one. Oh, there's more shards here. Nice. I can do tuk tuk. A little bit more health, maybe. Am I launching 2 always now? No. Shop, I think. This is not gonna be shop because it's gonna be end of the section. Which was the shop, so I guess that's okay. Heal on crits. Reroll. No, one more. Let's hope for 2 explode dash. I need to remove explode dash because I never want it. It's too annoying. It works like the game runs. There's a bug with how it selects the levels, but this entrance level in section 2 and 3 will be shop, and that's true. Very good. So we need to make sure we're not ending. Well, if we say shop there, it should be feeling roughly correct. Boss is just an encounter level. So maybe were things correct then? Okay, maybe they were. Let's see what we got. In the generator for tall walls, we remove the build perimeter. I think I want that. Also, we need to set up a shortcut for toggle comment. So it's control that. So it would be that. Okay, I can live with that. The other part is like islands. It's fun to have islands sometimes. But we try to make as many as possible, which is like we have a max count here. We're gonna say count, and count it's gonna be a random range between 0 and max count. If I could know how to type a 0 and max count instead. So sometimes we'll get islands, sometimes we won't. I'm considering weighting it against not having islands. I also want to think about maybe sometimes having this adjust heights. So like, it seems like it's only lower that actually works. Okay, race does something, but yeah. That was a thing that didn't work. Another seed that didn't work. Sequence contains no elements. Place entrances and exits. Okay, so we have some that just don't work at this point. That's not good. But that can't have anything to do with the islands. Or heights, that just... It seems to be not that uncommon, actually. Just happens sometimes. Still happens, so... No, it still happens sometimes. Like 1 in 6 or 1 in 10 or something is... But I never see it in game, so I wonder. Let's see, can we come back to that one that didn't work? Where's the one that didn't work? Seems quite uncommon now. There was one. So the reason is that this doesn't find any exits. So it doesn't find anything here. Which is... Oh, it might be... Yes, okay. Let me try one thing. That's true, exo random. Probably. So the place entrance and exits doesn't take into account that thing. So I'm gonna offset it by 1 more from the wall. Up. Gonna put in a 2 here. I'm gonna put in a 2 here. No, here. But I do think maybe this will not solve it in this case. No, it doesn't. So you can see Um, it just doesn't have any good place to put one of those, or it's one of those, I think. Yeah. So here it doesn't find any. But maybe if I allow pit and it can kind of do that. Can we try that? No, base tile. Oh wait, this should be -2 too. Of course. So maybe if I fix this. It can place something here. Still no. Still no. I have maybe too tough criteria for it. Maybe I can say remove one of the, like, the problem is this. It needs to be the same where it exits. If I remove these, let's see if I can remember the keyboard shortcut. It's that, and that, right? So it's Control, yeah. And then Alt Tab. So now it works, but it might be that we get into situations where it's ugly. I wanna add. Let's try playing with this. So levels are a little bit bigger now, just because I tried that. So let's just give that a shot for. Ah. Hello, Adexu. What's up? Thank you. With these few enemies, it feels a little bit like the levels definitely are a little bit too big now. Yeah, let's scale that back slightly. As we said, 18. Let's bring that back down to like 14. So it's... at that point, we also get back to this issue. Huh. Where it doesn't fully generate. Balrog, that one was pretty good, by the way. But Buenos Dias, is that like more like good day rather than good morning? I don't know. You could easily do one with the Buenos nachos too, of course. You do wonder about the level platforms always being top left. Always the same basic configuration feeling. Can they do all the way to the top right corner or the top left corner of the map? I'm not sure what you're saying there. You're kind of always moving in a, well, on the screen, this direction. So we still have issues where it doesn't find a way to play. Oh, wait, of course. No, that's not it. That is. Yes, but I get what Exo says. Like, you could have maybe not walls. It actually looks pretty cool and refreshing when you don't have the tall walls. So if I turn this off, you get this kind of... Now it looks weird with these connections here. They're a little bit... They also risk obscuring things, but it does work. Having these more like free-floating things. I gotta figure out some way of doing this connection thing. Let's faster recharge. I think we want that. That one is not used. So why? Oh, there was... okay. Ah, right. Now I remember why we had those things we commented out. Because otherwise we get doors that are in multiple directions. Die? There we go. To the same tiles, which is not great. Yeah, now we didn't get to the thing that we thought we would because we entered another door. Okay. Crud. gotta walk 5 miles. Yeah, so we need to have this code here. Otherwise it won't like work. But then we run the risk of not having... So, question is like, could the alternative be to not do this check and then modify the level layout afterwards? We could give that a try.
Without the declaration of war and without warning or justification of any kind, civilians, including
So we got exit direction, which means we can figure out... I wonder if we can break things. It's like negative X and Y or something. That's a 90-degree rotation. I gotta Google that. So it would be like 90-degree rotation. Vector. Minus YX, yes. Minus Y X. So it was almost correct. So we can do like plus position plus direction plus perpendicular would be one of them, and then we could do right and this one would be minus perp, and then left type we force that to be tall wall, and right type we also force that to be tall wall. Wonder if this can have reachability issues.
without the declaration of war
It definitely has visibility issues,
of any kind.
like here. But only change it if it is ground. If left type is ground, Maybe it should be short wall always. So in this case, it actually isn't a problem. So let's see if we can find one that has a problem. It's only problem when I have tall walls, though. Yeah, this is an issue. No. Here is an actual example of how this will not work. Farts! Why is this so hard? Yeah, this doesn't work at all. If I don't check. Maybe I can select some other way. This thing up here is it's my own window manager kind of thing. I actually have like a really wide screen and I got like 3 different sections set up. So I coded a thing to help me manage my windows. A window manager. Here is one of the most broken things I've seen in a while. What if I always picked... I actually... I thought this would be a very simple thing to do, but it's not. Or I'm doing stupid things. So now it doesn't work anymore. You could sort of tell why. Let's turn off, just for visibility's sake, I have this this thing here, that. Let's say it's not enabled. There we go. Now we can see how this level generates. Oh, also islands. There was one issue I realized. My random function is not inclusive, so we gotta add +1 to that to sometimes get islands. But since this edge is so jagged, this would probably work, wouldn't it? Yeah, but it has this issue then. Although... why doesn't this work? Is it actually updated? It doesn't understand that I've changed the thing. Because this shouldn't be able to happen because... I just think my change in something didn't get picked up. Okay, it's still broken. How is it possible? What am I missing here? Is it this? Okay, let's reason about this. So let's say I have a weird grid here. I have my grid. And I have an exit. And I know that the exit is going to be this tile. So this is a tile. This is a tile. This is a tile. And this is the exit tile. And this is a ground tile, and this is a wall tile, and this is maybe this is the pit tile. And over here, okay. So the way I place my exit thing is that I have a transition where it says like something is going from ground to exit. So I place that there. If this is a ground tile too, whoops. If this is a ground tile too, that is the same. So it kind of places the door both here and here. That is the actual problem I'm having. If this was a pit, it would be another thing. But there is no like... direction to where I press the exit, unless I create two exit types. So it could be exit now it could be one type that is exit up and one that is exit right. I can set those up depending on which direction I'm doing the exit, and then I can have transitions like that, and then I kind of set it up. What? How else? Let me get something to drink. My my transition placement system doesn't have a state. It's just like looking at the transition and placing something there. It doesn't know about anything else. So in theory, it could even be like multi-threaded or whatever. Okay. What are the options here? We could do this. That would be a quick fix. We could also maybe have something a little bit more where we kind of think about placing the exits already in the level where it kind of generates the level in that kind of step? If so, how would that look? So if I were to do that, I would kind of so whenever I pick up my pen, I have to run the setup for my thing here. That's super annoying. So that's 1280 and it's 2560. There we go. So we hide this. Okay. So if I were to do something, I could like say I want at the first stage, like say, okay, I want one exit to the north and one exit to the left. I can just place those, draw some kind of square, and then start like, also I want an entrance either, I could like add on to this like this somehow, or that. So I always know that here is gonna be a wall that's wide enough to place this. And then I can still do all the things I do with like placing bridges, or I could kind of generate the layout of the level first. So how would I do it? I got the whole level like this. This is the whole level, and then somewhere along this line, I just pick a point where it's gonna be where the where one of the entrances are, and here is one, and then I just create something along the center of this. It could be something like this, or even better, it's always in the center because it doesn't matter. It's always gonna be this. And then I put in some kind of basic structure, and then I lock like a 3x3 tile area right there, and then I'm free to like remove that thing to create something maybe. And then I just like walk my thing like I do it right now, and then I get some kind of thing. And for the entrance, I just pick either way, one of the extremes. So what would be is that I would toy with this. We could like create a base rectangle here, put in the turn that off. Hello, Johns. How you doing? Let's just imagine that we started by saying return here, and then we got like we have a grid which we can set things on, but do I not have like rectangle and fill? I do not. Okay. So I'm missing, and I'm not having grid utils in this. Okay, whatever. For int I equals, I guess it's gonna be 4x. And the positions are gonna be like size, grid, bounds, I'm just gonna fake it for now. 3 and grid and 6 or something. Three and 6. Okay, it's gonna do simplest possible grid set XY new level grid tile where type equals level grid tile type ground. No, like that. Like this. That works. We should just get a somewhere around here, a little square like that. Now that I think of it, maybe we can use base rects here. And then we can set up what base rect looks like. And we can guarantee that some of these would work. I need to figure out a way to type numbers with just my left hand and something like this. I can pick any of the places here and place exits. So now I have the rect here. We can do like place up exit That would be like x is gonna be random range between rect dot xmin plus 1 plus 1, and end is gonna be rect dot xmax and this is non-inclusive, so we need to add. No, we can use this because it's not going to include the last one. Cool. And then we just place it. So we say like grid dot and y is going to be like 1 into the wall. So y will be rect y max. So it's x rect y max plus 1 plus 1. And at this point, we have them. I think. Like I don't think I have to set these because I think they're already initialized, filled in. We'll see. If we have an error now. That seems like I went one too far. Y max is, yeah. We can do the exact same, but for right exit, so that's going to be Y all the way through there. That is going to be X max and Y instead. Set that up. So for this level it became there and so on. Was that? Right, so we also have to fill towards the edge, I guess, for this to work. That's fine. So instead of using Y max, we're going to do a for loop. For, can I get this? For this. We call this, like in the first case, Y, and then it's going to be from rect Y max towards grid bounds height Y++, and then we modify this. So instead of that, that we'll do just Y here. And where is that? Because here, yes, okay. Is there no way for me to do this? Call this Y1 then. No. Still don't understand my key map. It's gonna be X1, X1, X1. It needs to be fewer? No, it needs to be width. Still no. The problem is in adjust heights. Strangely. Adjust heights 97. What is that? Okay. So there's one of these aren't initialized. Just strange. Now all the arenas are like, this is all working now. I think it will be playable. Like if I went scythe and the dash one. I do think we can play these levels. Maybe it feels like the what's cold touch? These rooms, I mean, I could probably just re-enable the this is Unity. But the levels feel very boring. Might be better to play in than they were before, actually. That's because of there's less like nooks and crannies. It's a little bit easy. I guess what I could do is what if I reduce the size of this to like 3 by 3 and then just let the, instead of returning here, just let things run. I don't think it will overwrite my exits. And then I'll have something that's approaching. But now the adjust heights weirdness happens. Something. So it's possible for this to be null. It seems to be possible for this to be null, but we can do like 2 tile not equals null here maybe, and that'll solve it. Still the same error. It never works now, which is weird. Like, what have I changed? Let me just, I do create it. The grid initialize with this size. And then grid bounds all positions within. And this creates that thing. I have no idea what's the difference between this and what we had before, and why would it suddenly just have weird that didn't help. I think the flood method takes the grid size into account. Yeah, if it's not within bounds, it won't work. These things are usually like errors in thinking rather than actual errors in coding. This also shouldn't really happen. Because I guess we're off by 1 in the initialized level. Should be -1. Apparently. So unfortunately, it will always be centered in this case. And we get this issue again. We can force the left and right So this is up exit, so we will do x minus 1 comma y or rect y max type equals tall wall. Like we just force that to be true. We actually need to do it inside of the loop, now that I realize. Let's do this. What? Wrong, 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 wrong. It needs to be set to tall wall. So this should now work. Aim!
Hi, Adam. Good morning. Well, I've been getting over the flu, and yesterday I sounded a lot better. I'm just wondering if maybe we should schedule until after Christmas, but also down to go out there. I'll just, the song will be a lot lower than what I'm used to. Yeah, wow. Ooh. But I don't know, maybe it'll work out. It's just a little, my
Thick.
vocal cords are just a little thick, a little heavy right now. But my vocal cords are just a little thick.
I see this a lot. thick. Change my mind. Two heal on crit. It's like it's more often that it's the same than not. Is there some kind of seed thing going on here? A seed issue? Thick, 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 thick. Hello, kitty. Thick. Wow. Okay, so it works. Oh, that's bounce. That's not haste. I don't even know if my projectiles can actually bounce anymore. I think they can, but... yeah, they can. I take that as a compliment, Vex. Oh, Tommaso. Thank you. I think the exits are always in the same position now. Like, literally in the same... but I could, like, flip a coin on extending that base rectangle. We don't rename this. We say rect2 and then do raw rect equals new rect int, I think it is. Can I clone it like that? Or is this actually a struct? It's a struct, so I don't have to do that. I can just do this and change it rect. Or no, this is made with Unity. Player still a sprite, yes. Hey, Adam! Thank you for the raid. How you doing? How's your stream? Ah, okay. I didn't realize. It should be 0 to, let's say, 2. If random float is less than 0.5, like, this is the problem with the keyboard. Like, if I can't type 0.5 in a fast way, it's gonna be hard. Else we try increasing the height of the, or increasing the height instead. So this, I think this makes a copy, but we'll see. We could also randomize the whole rect somehow, but the results are gonna be similar. Faster recharge, not that good, but suddenly we're getting a lot more terracing again. What's that about? Is that because that's bounce. This is cold dash. This is made in Unity and coding in Visual Studio Code, not in Visual Studio. You can use Notepad if you want to. I've had some problems with placing the exits. So I kind of took another approach now to do it. That is though. That is haste. This is what I want. I think I want a little bit more enemies at the same time. But maybe it's good. It's an okay curve, but it feels a little bit easy here in the beginning. Especially when enemies kind of get stuck and get spawned in too far from the player. Some healing wouldn't be bad. Careful now. Got it. Thanks, CBT. I kind of don't want to do different enemies depending on what happens inside of one room. So I kind of generate the enemies before the room even exists. But I could like make sure I don't spawn them too far away and within like visual range of the player. But it could also be that the levels are a little bit too big. That's another thing that it could be. It's definitely time to go to the shop. We could do fossil recharge on the Nova. Blizzard as second is better, so let's flip those two around. Bleed is good too. Let's put it on Blizzard. It gives 2 dots for this. We reroll. None of those. Crit chance on Blizzard higher. See if we can make like charges for. I think like actually like charges for Blizzard would be pretty sweet, because then I can like do 2 of them pretty quickly, and then if I get what I want, which is like a healing thing. Oh, another shop? Okay, this is a problem. Okay, but there's healing here, so when I get this, I'm gonna put it on the. Wait, I didn't put I did. Okay. It's yeah, the I can do it like the frame after or something, so it's happening too fast. Where are you? There's one. And then I can just boom. Smack them. Almost fell down there. Put this on the blizzard, and now I should be having healing. Radius also on the blizzard would be nice. Let's see what you're saying here, N-Keys. N-Keys. I'd really get into game dev, just don't have any art. Yeah, like most people choose one thing, like either art or coding or some other stuff. So it's gonna take you a long time to be good at both. So depending on your social skills, maybe you can team up with someone. If I'm reading. Now the game starts being fun again. Like, as soon as I start having more things to dodge, more enemies to kill, and so on, it's just put that there. And now we're pretty good. And then we go range on this. Yes, yes, yes. If we survive, that is. I should put up like... I get a heal off here and there. I'm trying to farm health. That is not that important when the health is regained every level like it is right now. I only get like one in... I think maybe we could buff heal on crit a little bit. That on this. We have more heals here though. Try that with something. Maybe Nova then, I guess. It shot me through the corner, around the corner. It used to rotate. It doesn't anymore. They're pixel art, but with some 3D elements, so it's cheating. It rotates around you, so it's always one of the corners is always pointing in the direction of the player, and one is always pointing in the direction of where you're aiming currently. I love these strings. So good. This is a weird alcove. I should maybe take into consideration that I shouldn't expand maybe it's not a big deal, but it could be hiding a lot of stuff in here. I would like, so I could like when I'm doing the whole random expansion of the central platform, I could say that don't expand so that you would be behind a tall wall. Could do that. Okay, but this at least always works. Okay. So, yeah, the question is like, what's the next step then? No, that was the wrong one. Shit. Ah, well, it's just... should we make a commit? Exit placement. Okay. Yeah. I could probably delete all of these. Sometimes I just stash so I don't lose things that I might have. That I might want to save, actually. Is it a blue sky I see outside? What the heck is this? I can't... Can I not flip the camera? Oh, I can't. Weird. Only the back camera works. That doesn't. Oh well. What time is it? 11:15. We can't quite leave yet. We need to do one more thing or something. What's your crusade against stashes, Winter Coating? How did they hurt you? Here. Done. No more issues. There's one small thing that I forgot about too, like something I disabled that I never turned back on, which is the ability to pan the camera a little bit. Steve-O put the finger on it, yeah. I get a little bit nauseated with this thing here. Let's keep it. I think most people would like that. Railway charges early. Thank you, Herm. Welcome back. Up. Should we reinstate like hard levels or something? Which increases the something with the sub of the thing. So each section has these encounter levels. For some reason it also never puts in the striders. I'm gonna check. Yeah, there's a min level of 5. What? How do I... Okay, that should work. That should work. Oh shit. So I'm thinking like hard levels will always have 2 rewards. But now we're getting into the issue I had before with this. But yeah, I don't know. I gotta take a quick break. I'll be right back.
good morning. Well, I've been getting over the flu, and yesterday I sounded a lot better. I'm just wondering if maybe we should reschedule until after Christmas, but I'm also down to go out there. The song will be a lot lower than what I'm used to. Hello. Yeah, wow. Ooh. But I don't know, maybe it'll perk up. It's just a little, my vocal cords are just a little thick. They're a little heavy right now. But my vocal cords are just a little thick. Cords are just a little heavy. They're just cords are just a little heavy. The chords are just a little heavy. Cords are just a little heavy.
Oops, sorry. Cher is great.
Yeah, wow. But I don't know, maybe it'll perk up. It's just a little.
We need a new album to listen to. How's Shub? Is he on a big label? Nope. Okay, hard levels. So the problem in general is that I'm representing a thing with an enum now, and I can't like have it's it just won't work. Where's the section? So I got this enum level selection type, and that's like for a specific level, this defines what the exits could be. And I could do like put in encounter and like what we could do is say generate this just randomly instead of setting it up. We just say section, instead of doing this, we'll just say public int length or something, and we set it up at say 8 or something. That's our thing, and then we do something like this. We want to have a list of level option. And then we'll do like 4. Give me this one. Length. And then we'll just figure it out. So wait. So there should be a list of arrays of level options. But I'm gonna make a list of level options, I guess. Which is annoying. Yeah, I can show you. It is actually stupid the way I do it, because I got everything is a little bit unnecessarily complex due to the way I set up my different mods and stuff. But if you look at any of the spells that have the possibility to have a crit, they live all in here: shop items, spells, and for example, Arcane Bolt. It has this spell crit script on it. So whenever projectile spell shoots a projectile, it tells the projectile that the spell is its damage source, and projectile spell in turn has like a parent damage source which ends up at the player in the end. And spell crit will listen for any damage done by any of the children of the spell. So let's see if I can find exactly how this works. So yeah, it finds the spell and it listens for whenever anything that the spell created or the spell itself or whatever did damage, and then it runs its function with the damage info that comes back. Let me joggies. It exits if it's crit or if it's too recent. Like if it already did crit a little while before, then it can't crit within the min interval. And then it just adds to a list every damage that was done this frame. And then at the end of the frame, it goes through all this and collects the sources, and then it figures out if it should do a crit dependent on this. So it's a little bit unnecessarily complex for most projects. Maybe for all projects, but it seems to work at least. Have a damage class where it randomly decides based on a chance what type the damage is when the projectile hits a target. Yeah, sure, that works. That's much simpler than this. And simple is good, by the way. So I do more or less the same, but I aggregate over one frame all the... Say, for example, if I have a railgun that shoots through multiple enemies, so like a beam that shoots through multiple enemies, I actually make the whole rail do a crit, and then the crit is actually applying another damage at the end, so it's not changing the initial damage. Um, so if I just did this, not that. Yes. No, this. Um, come on. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. There we go. So now I will always get a level. So let's see if this works in some fashion at least. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to do that. Okay. Thank you, frankly. Yeah, I learned actually by doing web development in C#.net way back when. Most of my C# comes from that and like actually some early game dev. I learned from internet. Okay, so we don't need to do it this way anymore. Instead we can do for each var options in level options. And then we can say like play level and so on. So we can just do call this one next level options instead. Next level options. Move. Actually, we just delete it, I guess. But next level options is not going to be the right type for this. So we're going to turn it into an array. Call this count instead. And then I think the game should be playable again, but it's only what came in C#8? I can use some pretty new stuff. That's the haste one. Let's do scythe. See if it works. Bicycle avoid. So okay, our little procedural thing works. I'm gonna try to answer soon. Frankly. You're a last year software developer student. You use Python, Java, JavaScript, React. Focusing on C# still a must, or should I focus on Unity syntax more? I don't know. Like, do you want to be a game developer and you want to use Unity? Yeah, there's no Unity syntax. You just learn C#, but there are things about it, I guess, that's Unity tasting. Is everything 3D in this game? No, there's a lot of sprites, billboarded sprites for enemies and stuff. Probably can tell. You would like to be a game developer, back-end developer. Yeah, just start, like, if you haven't used Unity before, then try it out, I guess. So okay, our randomizer now works. We can say makes up some logic that says like, if I modulo, if I is larger than 0, I could type a 0, I cannot, and this is a problem. I and then modulo would be there. Yes, nice. And then 3 would be there. Is 0. Press the wrong key again. Then we want to do one thing, otherwise we want to do one thing, and the other thing we want to do here is like do a similar thing to this, but what we're going to do is add a shop, so we know that we'll always get a shop option every third one. Oh, my fingers, don't do the right thing. So in that case, we only need this. Currently, the reward there can only be one reward. And picking the harder level should always give you something more, so I'm just gonna strip all the stuff that I don't want. Public int difficulty is, I'm gonna initialize it to 0, and then I'm gonna make it a thing with the rewards here instead, and then these random reward, I keep those functions because I can use them, but we don't need this function anymore, so we're just generating it here. I wish there was a shorthand syntax for this. But there isn't. Uh, yeah, why isn't the list? It should just be a list of shop item instead. Can I also, if I know this, I can probably just do new like this. I think. Um, yeah, I already have that. Currently I have like shop and an encounter. Also, yeah. Let's see. So we set up a list of rewards. If we're difficult, if both difficult equals true. Set it up to false. So we say like we create a level option. That's not. If option dot difficult say 2, otherwise say 1. So I do like 0 point, that's not point, there's point, 0.2. That's wrong also, because I got to do smaller than 0.2. We set difficult to true, and if it's difficult, we set it to 2, otherwise I set it to 1. We can't use I because we have that in the called J. And then we do like rewards, option rewards, add, and then we add random reward of type actually for the hard levels maybe you can get anything. I did actually use Aseprite for animations, yes. Do you not like when I don't put those in parentheses? Okay. So now we generate the reward. We set up that it's difficult. I do not use Amplify. Nope. I do use Unity shader editor a little bit though. And the VFX graph. So. This depth here, do I need that? Increase depth. Yeah, that works. We're still gonna have some issues because we now have let's say the encounter, for example. Now it's gonna try to put, and the exit also. Actually level. So level is going to try to put in rewards. So here we got to do something about that and just gonna do this for now, for each. Oh, we can actually use 4. So we want to, in this case, disable the icon. And instead add multiple. So instantiate position of icon position plus vector 3 up times I guess. That's not it. That's it. Times I 1 unit per. That might be too much, but we'll see. Quaternion. I will just copy icon. Transform rotation. And parent. That's gonna be icon parent. Now we got icons. Now we can set icon.sprite equals whatever we had copied here. Level option reward icon, which is gonna be instead level option rewards icon. Yeah, if you want to do it, do backend work in C#, then you got to do that. I guess I don't think there are any other options. I haven't done any like actual web development in C# in freaking 15 years or something. Not 15, but 10, 12 years. So it's been a while. Icon game object set active true. So now in theory it should compile. I don't think I do the reward. Yeah, I do it in one more place. So we have one reward interactable. We want to have Actually, we don't need to remove them because we're gonna... No, we need to remove them. Never mind. And we do for each var reward in level option rewards. It should be level option, right? Options, okay. Do that, and we add it to the list. Then we destroy all of them. So now in theory we should be able to generate levels that are harder. So encounter. Is this encounter? This is encounter. So yes, so we can just add something to the budget, I would say. It's not spawn enemies, it's generate waves, I think. Yep, so here we got level budget. So if we're gonna have some level option here. Should we multiply it? Yes. So do like, where is it? There. Multiply equals. I guess we gotta do it in mathf round to int. Level budget as a float. Multiplied by 1.4. And then we can have more things to think about, like if we want a bigger or smaller level, we could put that in here and randomize it and so on. The problem now, no, we actually will see when there is a difficult level, because it will be 2 icons. I love Link. I use it all the time. So here we only have one measly little reward. We got one reward, Cold Touch, but it seems like it's only generating one reward, one exit per level now, which is weird. Oh, no. It surely doesn't work, so... what are we doing wrong? Section... level options, list of lists. Options equals new list, level option, option add new level option, level equals blah, reward is blah. And then if... Forgot one slightly important thing here. Otherwise, we only ever get one. Here is a hard level. Let's bring our rail and see what it takes. And if it spawns too. Am I gonna go out in this freaking storm? I think I am. I hope maybe I can catch a little bit of sunlight because it still looks like the sky is pretty blue. I get Nova and I get Foster Recharge. Put it on the rail. Oh, we can get actually one of those. I go back and forth. Like it used to be rail, combination rail blizzard, but now I actually really do like the arcane shards, which was my least favorite. It's like a machine gun style thing. Ah, it's that one. I put that there and I swap those out. Do I feel that these levels are harder? Not really. So this should also be one of these should be don't pick that up. Yeah, here's a shop. Charges on this. 3 charges. And then haste at some point. Let's go. But yeah, the game really does need more spells. I'm getting a little bit tired of everything. It also needs new enemies because that's the biggest part of boredom, I think. Faster research on something I'll take. Nova needs to have... I think it should be better and have a longer cooldown, maybe. Hey, you gotta go home early? Nice. Go here and see if we can pick up haste. Look, this happens all the time. You get 2 of the same. There must be something weird with that. Heal on crit. Can't afford anything, but if there was anything good, we could sacrifice. Let's sacrifice. Go here. And this is weird, where it does that twice. Charges must be the best. Put the charges on. I guess Nova is pretty cool to have. So you can do... it doesn't require us to let the button go between, so... Well, that's weird. I think it's like what... 2 frames... No? Never mind. Nova can actually use range. What does it do? Doesn't look like a lot. See, we get 2 explode dashes here. Statistically, that shouldn't happen. I I just want haste. Maybe an extra charge for Blizzard would be fun. I'll pick up HP just because I've got slots for it. Faster recharge is also good for something. But what I really want is that haste. I don't see haste. Couldn't afford it. This is gonna be bounce, I think. Hey, emotes. No, we died. No, it was over here, Granny. So I don't feel the difficulty being that much higher. Let's add another level, another wave. Maybe 2 more waves on the difficult level. What am I in? Yeah, I'm in a weird mode. Then maybe just double the budget and add 2 more waves. That's the hard level. Should we also have like multipliers on enemy HP or something? Here I think I get to pick up two spells. The presentation sucks, but that should work. They were pretty good combination too. It's the scythe and the what are you saying? Curse of mobility. Take a small amount of damage while moving. Oof. Evil. Charges for the grenade, I think. It's a good idea. I can do this again. This from one room. We got pretty lucky there. Put that on the grenade. So now we can do like boom. Can I walk across this? I can. That's weird. Ow. I think there is something weird with the... Maybe it's just that it's... Got plenty of money, so... Do a few rerolls at least. Can't afford that. Take a chance. Pick up the radius for... No, it's a range! Shit! We're gonna do that then. Good grenade there. For sure. I'm not using my... Damn it. But okay, things works. Was this a hard level? I don't even know. I think I need to have more ceremony around things, like adding that hard, like a burning border or something. Make you understand that this is a hard level. Because you don't feel it really if you don't. I could have picked something else then, but this is good. Let's just go here. I would like to try out a hard level, and I think I just want more enemies. The smaller ones should be cheaper to buy or something. Or for the budgeting system, I mean. And it should get harder. Kinda opens pretty okay. Just a little bit hard, like one extra enemy or something like that. Still no hard levels. Cold dash. I'll pick it up. Go to the shop or go for range. I've got the decent set of money. Faster recharge is a good upgrade. Here we get 2 cold dashes. Again, 2 cold dashes. Heal on crit, let's do it. And then we get 2 range. There is something is weird here. Like that should be very unlikely to happen. Really hard to see the enemy projectiles when I leave all these things on the ground. I'm gonna look over the logic for that. Would have been nice with a little bit of a... I haven't seen a single hard level. Is there a hard level here? No hard levels here. Thank you. No hard levels. How is this possible? We've been through so many. Yeah, make the art. Yes. The small ones don't seem to apply the frost debuff. How? Okay, I wouldn't want to have more enemies here. Here we got a hard level. Let's see what it entails. But it's pretty late. It's in section 2. Maybe the enemy should be slightly slower and this would be more like a normal level. Because they're a little bit fast now. And I desperately need more enemies that are ranged. I like this gameplay is fun though. Like having these quite a lot of enemies that last wave. If there were a few ranged enemies mixed in here, I would say this would have been a pretty cool encounter, but now it was a little bit easy. Probably not worth it. I'll go here though. Yeah. They're gonna be something. They're just a cube right now. Gonna add some texture to it. Make them look like little golden nuggets or something. That said, why would enemies drop golden nuggets? To the shop. Let's go to the shop. We got a lot of money. Haste. Here we go. I want this on here. Like charges, it's not that necessary. This I will pick up. Bounce. I cannot put bounce on Nova, and now I'm screwed because I gotta replace something. Put it on the Nova. I think it should like swap those. And then this. It's a little bit bigger, maybe. Bleed on the Rang. There we go. Feels like it's very seldom that we get those hard rooms, but it should be 1 in 5. My math is correct. Only put it here. level 3 now. Hard level on section 3. Let's check it out. I died. 5 out of 10. Okay, Dukes, I'm gonna take a break now. I'm gonna send you on your way to see who wants to have us. Game dev. Spias needs you, I see it.
I'll just text the speech done for unit test. Very simple.
Cool.
It is just
Um, I'll be back in the afternoon. I think I will stream. If I don't, have a nice weekend. Otherwise, yeah, just be cool. Be nice to Spias and hugs and kisses. Maybe we'll see each other in 2 hours or maybe next week. Hugs and kisses.